I Want Answers is made possible by...
After finishing high school, I immediately got married and started my family. Without a college degree, I found that pretty quickly my options were limited. When I started looking around for a college program for working adults, I quickly found that Rogers State was a great fit. They worked with me to get financial aid, offered classes that fit my busy schedule, and gave me personalized attention that I couldn't get at a larger school. Rogers State definitely started me on my professional career.
And by...
The Grand River Dam Authority is Oklahoma's state-owned electric utility, fully funded by revenues from electric and water sales instead of taxes. GRDA's low-cost, reliable power touches 75 of 77 counties in Oklahoma. At no cost to taxpayers, GRDA also manages 70,000 surface acres of lakes in the state, including Grand Lake, Lake Hudson, and the W.R. Hallway Reservoir. Today, GRDA's 500-member workforce continues to produce the same power for progress that has benefited the state for over 75 years.
And by...
At OU, you become
a free thinker,
a trailblazer,
a teammate.
You become relentless,
artistic,
passionate,
innovative.
OU's #1 in the nation in the number of National Merit Scholars enrolled at a public university and is a leading institution for academic excellence and value.
This is OU.
This is OU.
This is OU.
This is OU, the University of Oklahoma.
And by...
We face the day with purpose. We speak truthfully, if we need to speak at all. Promises are what we keep. Anger is what we don't. Whatever must be done, we do it. Until it's done. Until it's right. We show respect and work to earn it. We live this code. We are this code.
We are cowboys.
Are you a cowboy?
And by...
The Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation is a proud sponsor of I Want Answers on RSU Public TV. Throughout his life, Gerald Westby worked hard to add to the quality of life through his legacy of support for the arts, arts education, and culture. The Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation continues this work.
The Porter Pirates and the Eufaula Ironheads are ready to jump into the second episode of Season 4 of I Want Answers. Hello everyone and welcome back to our 4th season of Oklahoma's favorite academic game show, I Want Answers. I'm your returning host, Jeff Gaffin. The second 2 teams in this season includes a returning team, the Porter Pirates, and new competitors in the Eufaula Ironheads. Before the show, we had a chance to meet the Eufaula Ironheads. And now we have a chance to meet up with the Eufaula Ironheads. Please introduce yourselves, name, grade, anything else important you want to tell us.
Hi, I'm Melissa Eldridge. I'm a junior, and I play for the Lady Ironhead golf team.
My name is Riley Marler. I'm a junior at Eufaula High School, and I don't do much.
My name is Christopher Olds. I am also a junior at Eufaula High School, and I am bad at talking.
My name is Hayuji Wilson. I'm a sophomore at Eufaula High School, and I am in band.
Thanks, guys. The Eufaula Ironheads. And we also had the chance to meet the Porter Pirates. And now we have a chance to meet up with the Porter Pirates. Please introduce yourselves with your name, your grade, and anything else important we want to tell us.
My name is Paulina Ledesma. I'm a junior at Porter High School, and my favorite subject is economics.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Macy Plunk. I'm also a junior at Porter High School, and I'm NHS Vice President at our local chapter.
Hello, my name is Spencer Messner. I am a sophomore at Porter High School.
My name is Arian Phipps. I'm a junior, and I'm a cheerleader.
All right. Thank you very much. The Porter Pirates. Thank you, Pirates and Ironheads. So, are you ready to play Porter? Are you sure? Ready to play Porter?
Yes.
Are you ready to play Eufaula?
Yes.
Are you ready to play audience? I know that you all want questions, but remember that this is about if you want to win, then you better give me what I want. And I want answers. We begin our competition again with the speed round. Remember, teams, these are individual answer questions worth 10 points each. There is no conferring in this round. Are you ready? Here's your first speed question. The Wizard of Menlo Park is the nickname given to what famous inventor? Yes, Eufaula.
Thomas Edison.
That is correct. Which hero of Greek mythology died when he was crushed by the prow of the very boat in which he made his famous voyage? Yes, Porter.
Oedipus?
Incorrect. Eufaula, you get a chance. Yes.
Jason.
That is correct. What American author wrote a novel entitled Of Mice and Men? Yes, Eufaula.
John Steinbeck?
Sorry, that is correct. That is correct. He was appointed Chief of Naval Operations in 1945. As the official representative of the U.S. government, he was the one who signed the Japanese surrender document ending World War II on board his flagship. Yes, Eufaula.
MacArthur.
Incorrect. His flagship USS Missouri. He commanded the U.S. Pacific Fleet during World War II. Who was he? Time is up on that. That would be Chester Nimitz. Back to speed. This drug blocks the absorption of oxygen, and death occurs rapidly as a result of asphyxiation. It was used by spies during World War II to escape being tortured into revealing secret information. Yes, Eufaula.
Cyanide?
That is correct. St. Paul used this Greek word to indicate a curse and expulsion of a person from a church. Give me this word, which has come to mean the severest form of excommunication of heretics, or in common vernacular, anyone who is despised. Bell ring before that is anathema. Anathema. Which U.S. state capital is closest to Europe? Yes, Porter.
Augustus?
Incorrect. You follow? Yes.
Augusto.
Incorrect. Augusta, Maine. Augusta. Place these famous people in chronological order, starting with the earliest. Thomas Edison, Queen Victoria, John Paul Jones. Yes, Porter.
Queen Victoria, Edison, and John Paul Jones?
Incorrect. You follow, you get a chance. Yes.
Queen Victoria, Jones, and Edison?
Incorrect. It is Jones, Victoria, then Edison. That's all right. Back to speed. In high school, a basketball game consists of 4 8-minute quarters. College games consist of 2 20-minute halves. How many periods and of what length are there in pro basketball? Yes, Eufaula.
4 15-minute quarters?
Incorrect. Porter, you get a chance. Yes.
4 8-minute quarters?
Incorrect. 4 periods of 12-minute quarters. Math question, so you get to use paper and pencil. You get more time for this as well. Joe and his father get on the scales together. Their combined weight is 240 pounds. How much does each weigh if Joe weighs 110 pounds less than his father? Yes, Porter.
175 and 285?
Incorrect. You follow? Yes.
175 and 65.
That is correct. The word means tending to talk a great deal, kind of like me. How do you spell loquacious? Yes, Porter.
LOQUACIOUS.
Incorrect. You follow? Yes, go ahead.
LOQUACIOUS.
Correct. Close, one letter off. The original purpose of the pyramids of Egypt was which of the following? Yes, Porter.
Burial sites?
I think we'll count it. Tomb, but that will work. Neurology is the study of nerves. What is osteology? Yes, Eufaula.
Study of bones.
That is correct. Astronomers recently stated that a frozen ocean on Enceladus might have the substances that support life. I'm talking about a moon orbiting which planet? Yes, Porter.
Mars.
Incorrect. Eufaula, get a chance? Yes.
Jupiter.
Incorrect. It's Saturn. Saturn. Back to speed. While employed by the Elector of Hanover, George Frederick Handel was allowed to make a brief visit to London, but he never came back. We can imagine his shame when his former boss became monarch of England. Handel never reconciled with King George I, but he did compose what piece for the king and arranged a performance of it on the River Thames? Time up on that. I'm sorry. Water Music was the title. Water Music. What was the last Spanish New World colony to claim independence? Yes, Porter.
Cuba.
That is correct. Math question. Again, more time for this. There are 36 inches in a yard. How many inches are there in a hand, which is the measurement used for the height of horses? I saw you, Porter, pressing it. Yes.
About 4 inches.
That is correct. Translate the title of Giuseppe Verdi's opera, Il Trovatore. Yes, you follow.
Sick worker.
Incorrect. Porter, you get a chance? Yes.
The peddler.
Incorrect. The troubadour. The troubadour. Christy Mathewson developed the fadeaway pitch at the beginning of the 20th century. By what name is it known today? Yes, you follow.
Slider.
That is correct. Another math question. Oh, and that bell means that we are at the end of the speed round. Score stands at this point. Porter has 30 points, and you follow with 80 points. Okay. And now it's time for round 2, the advantage round. In this round, the teams face off by attempting to answer a speed question as before. The team that correctly answers one of them gains the advantage and thus gets the opportunity to answer 3 advantage questions worth 5 points each. Once the 3 advantage questions are through, it goes back to speed questions to gain the next advantage. Just a reminder, teams, while the speed questions can be answered by anybody, the answers for the advantage questions must come from your team captain. Are you ready? Here's your speed question. Again, this is a math question. The minute hand of a clock is 12 inches long. To the nearest inch, how far does the tip of the hand move during 20 minutes? Yes, you follow.
16.
Incorrect. Porter, you get a chance. Yes, Porter.
14.
Incorrect. 25 inches. 25. Still looking for an advantage. If you were born between December 22nd and January 19th, what would be your sign of the zodiac? Yes, you follow.
Capricorn.
That is correct. You have the advantage, you follow, and your category is vice presidents. You tell me what president he served under. Ready? Number 1, Harry Truman.
Hoover.
Incorrect. It's Franklin D. Roosevelt. Lyndon Baines Johnson.
John F. Kennedy.
Correct. Richard Nixon.
Ronald Reagan.
Incorrect. Dwight Eisenhower. Name the Latin warrior betrothed to Lavinia, whom Aeneas kills at the end of Virgil's Aeneid. Yes, you follow.
Apocalypto.
Incorrect. Porter, you get a chance. Time on that. Turnus. Turnus. All right, now we have time for another video question. This question is from the Professor of English and Humanities at Rogers State University, Dr. Emily Dial Driver.
A line in a Russian novel, Where Are the Flowers? The Girls Have Plucked Them inspired Pete Seeger to write which song?
Time on that. The Where Have All the Flowers Gone? Makes sense. Back to speed for a new advantage. What instrument does Dave Brubeck play in the 1960 hit record Take 5? Yes, Eufaula.
Guitar.
Incorrect. Porter. Yes.
Trumpet.
Incorrect. It's piano. Piano. Name any one of the 3 presidents of the United States who held office after the term of Zachary Taylor and before that of Abraham Lincoln. Yes, Eufaula.
Jackson.
Incorrect. Porter. Yes.
Polk.
Incorrect. It would be Millard Fillmore, Franklin Pierce, or James Buchanan. Any one of those. Math question. In how many ways can you choose a committee of 3 from a group of 5 people? Yes, Eufaula.
20.
Incorrect. Porter, yes.
120.
Incorrect. 10. 10. Identify the state in which this mountain range is located. The Great Smokies. Yes, Eufaula.
Tennessee.
That is correct, or North Carolina. And you have the advantage, and your category is Central American countries. Okay. Number 1, name the only Central American country that doesn't have a Caribbean coast.
Honduras.
Incorrect, it's El Salvador. Tegucigalpa is the capital of which country?
Honduras.
That is correct. Spell Guatemala.
Guatemala.
That is correct. Back to speed. He referred to illegal immigration as, quote, not a felony. It's an act of love. It's an act of commitment to your family, end quote. What former governor of Florida said it? Time up on that. Jeb Bush. Math question. Solve for the absolute value of the quantity 2x minus 1 being greater than 5. Yes, Eufaula.
X is greater than 3.
That is correct. You have the advantage again, Eufaula. Your category is to identify the setting of these movies. Number 1, Land of the Pharaohs.
Egypt.
Egypt works. The King and I.
England.
Incorrect. It's Siam. The Sound of Music.
Germany.
Incorrect. It's Austria. Austria. Back to speed, so looking for a new advantage. Its atmosphere is largely hydrogen and helium. It is believed that it would have become a companion star to the sun had it been a little larger. Name the planet. Yes, Porter.
Uranus.
Incorrect. You follow? Yes.
Jupiter.
Jupiter is correct. You have the advantage again. Your category is, to make a long story short, just identify these expressions and words containing the word long. Number 1, a character in Treasure Island.
Long neck. Longfellow.
Incorrect. Long John Silver. 2, Louisiana demagogue.
Pass.
That would be Huey Long. A weapon used in archery.
Longbow.
That is correct. Oh, and that timer means that we are done with the advantage round. Score stands at this point. Porter has 30 points, and Eufaula with 105 points. And now it's time to test the team's ability to think on their feet as we again present the whirlwind round. In the whirlwind round, the trailing team gets to pick from 1 to 3 categories, and they get to choose whether they wish to answer the categories' questions themselves or force the other team to answer them. Regardless, that team will have 60 seconds to answer as many of the 10 questions in the category as possible, with each correct answer being worth 10 points. Then the other team gets their 1-minute shot at 1 to 3 categories and answering as many of those 10 questions as possible. Should the trailing team choose a category for the leading team will choose a category for the trailing team. It's all about fairness here at I Want Answers, yes? Should any team correctly answer all 10 of their questions within a minute, they will receive 10 bonus points. Okay, Porter, you are trailing at this point. Your categories are Bird Brain, Forts, or On Broadway. Are you choosing for yourselves or for Eufaula?
I'd like them to have Broadway.
Okay, Broadway for you guys, Eufaula. You'll get to choose for them in a little bit. Okay, identify these Broadway musicals. Your timer will start when I finish reading the first question. Ready? Number 1, the Rodgers and Hammerstein hit which bears the name of our 46th state.
Oklahoma. 47. Oklahoma.
Correct. The Lerner and Loewe musical based on the legend of King Arthur.
The King and I.
Incorrect. The Meredith Willson musical about a quack band leader.
Drumline.
Incorrect. The Frank Lesser story of gangsters and gamblers which featured the characters Nathan Detroit and Sky Masterson.
West Side Story.
West Side Story.
Incorrect. The musical based on a comic strip which features the song Tomorrow.
Annie.
Correct. The musical set in Polynesia, which includes the songs Some Enchanted Evening and Happy Talk.
Miss Saigon.
Incorrect. The musical, which told of 2 rival New York street gangs, and that timer means you're out of time. I'm sorry. All right, but you do get to choose a category for them, and their categories will be Bird Brain, Forts, or Official Languages. What would you like to choose for them?
Forts.
Forts. Okay, Forts for you guys, Porter. And again, your timer will start when I finish reading the first question. Ready? Name the neighbor and arch rival of Dallas.
Is it Fort Worth? Fort Worth?
Correct. Kansas Army Prison.
Fort Sumter?
Incorrect. A city in northeastern Indiana.
Pass.
The annual site of a migration of college students who have fun in the sun.
Pass.
Site of Civil War's first shots.
Is that Fort Sumter? Fort Sumter?
Correct. Where the Star Spangled Banner was composed.
What is it? Pass.
Most famous victory of Ethan Allen and the Green Mountain Boys.
Fort James?
Incorrect. Site of the U.S. Gold Reserve. And that timer means we're out of time for that. Okay. Score after the whirlwind round is Porter with 50 points and Eufaula with 125 points. All right, how about a few more speed questions to wrap up this match, yes? Are you ready? Do you want questions?
Yeah.
Good, because I want answers. What objects in the solar system move around the sun in orbits? Yes, Porter.
Planets?
Incorrect, which are highly eccentric. You follow? Yes?
Comets?
Correct. Zeus's father was Cronus. Cronus's father was what god? The personification. Yes, you follow?
Uranus.
Correct. Give me the title of Robert Sherwood's play about the 16th president and the 21st state. Yes, you follow.
Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln.
Incorrect. Yes, Porter, you get a chance.
Lincoln and Illinois?
Yes, Abe Lincoln in Illinois. Had to be both of them. That was correct for you, Porter. Back to speed. Patagonia includes the Argentine part of which archipelago? Yes, Porter.
Tierra del Fuego.
Say again.
Tierra del Fuego.
Correct. Name any 4 of the 6 parts of a business letter. Yes, Eufaula.
Heading, body, signature, closing.
Correct. The other ones are inside address and salutations. Math question. Consider a wall X feet tall and a ladder that is also X feet tall. If you place the foot of the ladder 5 feet away from the wall, then the top of the ladder will touch the wall exactly 1 foot from the top. What's the height of the wall? Yes, Eufaula.
1.5 radical 2.
Incorrect. Porter. Time is up on it. 13 feet. 13 feet. About the time Neil Armstrong took his first steps on the moon, Judy Shepard... Yes, Porter.
An American flag.
Incorrect. Judy Shepard Mizette was dancing her way into an exercise concept that would become part of the fitness boom. Identify this early version of the aerobic dance class. Yes, you follow.
Jazzercise.
That is correct. Quasi Enan, a first-generation American student from William Floyd High School in New York, did the near impossible and was accepted to all 8 Ivy League schools this year. Name any 5 of the 8. Yes, you follow.
University of Philadelphia, Harvard, Yale, and Stanford.
Incorrect. Porter, you get a chance? Yes.
Penn State, Yale, Harvard, Duke, and Stanford.
Incorrect. The Ivy League schools are Harvard, Yale, Princeton, Brown, Dartmouth, Cornell, Penn, or Columbia. By the way, he did score a 2250 on his SAT, if that matters to you. Math question. A triangle has an area of 72 square inches. If the height of the triangle is 8 inches, what's the measure of the base? Yes, you follow.
13.
Incorrect. Porter. Yes.
18
18.
inches.
Correct. In order, they should be read in the following sequence: The Deer Slayer, The Last of the Mohicans, The Pathfinder, The Pioneer, and The Prairie. What is the title of this series of novels? Time on that. The Leather Stocking Tales. More speed. The North American Aerospace Defense Command, or NORAD, headquarters is located at Peterson Air Force Base in which state? Yes, Porter.
Florida.
Incorrect. You follow. Yes.
Virginia.
Incorrect. Colorado. And that timer ends our match. Final score stands at Porter with 80 points. Eufaula with 165 points. Well played, both Eufaula and Porter. Congratulations. The Eufaula Ironheads will advance and will return in a few weeks. But first, we'll see 2 new teams next week. The Inola Longhorns take on the Clayton Bulldogs. Come back then and see who has the answers here on I Want Answers. To view previous I Want Answers episodes, please visit us on the web at rsu.tv or look us up and like us on Facebook. Just search for I Want Answers. You can also search for us on YouTube through RSU Public TV. Thank you, teams, for playing. Thank you, audience, for joining us as we continue to explore the knowledge of our local Green Country High School academic teams. If you knew some of the answers, go thank a teacher. But if you know freedom, go thank a soldier. Until next week, this is your host, Jeff Gaffin, saying that asking questions is great, but never stop searching for the answers. Good night, everyone.
I Want Answers is made possible by
After finishing high school, I immediately got married and started my family. Without a college degree, I found that pretty quickly my options were limited. When I started looking around for a college program for working adults, I quickly found that Rogers State was a great fit. They worked with me to get financial aid, offered classes that fit my busy schedule, and gave me personalized attention that I couldn't get at a larger school. Rogers State definitely started me on my professional career.
And by
The Grand River Dam Authority is Oklahoma's state-owned electric utility, fully funded by revenues from electric and water sales instead of taxes. GRDA's low-cost, reliable power touches 75 of 77 counties in Oklahoma. At no cost to taxpayers, GRDA also manages 70,000 surface acres of lakes in the state, including Grand Lake, Lake Hudson, and the W.R. Hallway Reservoir. Today, GRDA's 500-member workforce continues to produce the same power for progress that has benefited the state for over 75 years.
And by
At OU, you become
A free thinker.
A trailblazer.
A teammate.
You become relentless.
Artistic. Passionate.
Innovative.
OU's #1 in the nation in the number of National Merit Scholars enrolled at a public university and is a leading institution for academic excellence and value.
This is OU.
This is OU.
This is OU.
This is OU, the University of Oklahoma.
And by
We face the day with purpose. We speak truthfully, if we need to speak at all. Promises are what we keep. Anger is what we don't. Whatever must be done, we do it. Until it's done. Until it's right. We show respect and work to earn it. We live this code. We are this code.
We are cowboys.
Are you a cowboy?
and by
The Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation is a proud sponsor of I Want Answers on RSU Public TV. Throughout his life, Gerald Westby worked hard to add to the quality of life through his legacy of support for the arts, arts education, and culture. The Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation continues this work.